Woo. There we go. I think. Yeah, that works. Cool. Yeah. I don't really know why I'm doing the stream, to be honest, but I'm bored and I'm running out of time, so I was thinking that it would encourage my motivation and get things done a bit faster. I don't think it is. I just keep checking the YouTube tab every like 3 seconds, but yeah, the game's coming along quite well actually. Oh, that's wrong. I'm trying to type with one hand now, and it's my right hand. It's not working. The water bottle in the hand. Washing up fluid. Lovely. Right. And then disable it. The only unfortunate thing about putting my microphone on is you have to hear the keyboard, and it's a very loud one. Oh, geez, I was typing. Right, so apply that to the prefab. U-sign, yep, it's there. Hopefully now, when it places it into the game... Nope. Didn't work. Right. Show U-sign, starts the color routine, enables it, disables it. Why doesn't that work? Show U-sign. RPC star is ready. Yeah, I have this really awful way of debugging things that consists of, let's get rid of that. Consists of me just throwing print functions everywhere, and yeah. So, if you look at my console, it's full of absolute garbage. But it does prove that that code gets run. Just unfortunately, don't do anything. Go show you, and I don't know why, because it should be doing. Right. I reckon it can't find the sign because it's disabled, but then I need it to be disabled for it to not be shown. I don't know what I can do there. Just make sure that this actually runs. Alright. And yeah, I really should clear up all those print commands, but I can do that later. Right, so that's really bizarre because it does actually show it. And yeah, were it to show properly, it would come up like that. So why isn't it doing? I feel like if it can't actually find it, it should be raising an error. Unless it doesn't, and it's really dumb. Finds a child by name. Right, that's what I want it to do. So why isn't it doing? Honestly, it's just the stupidest thing ever. Because ultimately, when you're writing this kind of code, you'd prefer it to throw errors left, right, and center than to have it just maybe broken, maybe working. Yes, see, this works. U-sign is right there. So, what? Oh, it's disabling it straight away. Because I forgot to put that in. I forgot to give it a value for the wait time, so it just did it instantly. Yeah, well, it showed it and then disappeared it straight away. I'll have it open for 1.5 seconds, that's probably long enough. Stream's dead again. So with this page, it's very messy. Right, that's gone. Whatever. Right, it should be working now. Yep, that's cool. I might make it ease in and out now. Yeah, let's make it ease in. length equals 1. And I did actually do this so here, right? So I can just nick all this, maybe. Yeah, that's the lovely thing about making this kind of stuff, is that a lot of it is reusable. Transform.find use sign dot, although I don't want this. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have done that. Dot local scale. I think that's what I'm looking for. Vector 3 G1 equals T1 times T1 times T1 plus 1. And I want a new vector 3 of size T1, 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 and then that's broken. I should probably print 3F. What have I done now? Right, so this needs to be T times T times T, and then 1 subtract that because we're going the other way, and then set it inactive. Right, that should be right. Oh wait, no it's not, because I haven't set the values again. Because you can set your values in code, but for some reason it doesn't carry across, because it's messy like that. Go on. Oh, I didn't see it. Yeah, that's pretty good. It goes out nicely. It's just, you never really see it come in, because it's the camera actually pans as it does that. I could make it just move to it instantly. Yeah, that could be useful actually. I'll probably do that. Oh, jeez, I didn't mean to do that. Nope, didn't mean to do that either. So I should probably explain the game I've actually made. It's called, I don't even know what it's called. Forgot. I think it's something like Turtle Racers. Yeah. The idea is, well, for the game jam, the theme is combine two incompatible genres. So my idea was text-based, or at least turtle graphics, which are usually quite a slow line-by-line thing, and then turning that into a racing game. So usually there will be like multiple people playing this, but there doesn't have to be. So I'm not gonna. I don't have to get like multiple clients connected to test it. It does look quite dull, but when you're going against someone else, it is actually quite high-paced action, as I'm sure it looks like. Oh, and I really don't know my right from left. It really encourages you to learn your right from left, or else it really messes you up. What? No, I'm so bad at it. It's also really difficult to determine how far you actually want to go, because if you can save yourself having to type in another command, then that's like about a second spared. Nope. And then if you go off the edge, then you get sent back to your old place. Oh, nearly there. There we go. Finished in first place. Took me nearly 2 minutes though. Yeah, I think that's looking pretty good. So I've just got some other things to do, clean it up and get it published. Yeah. Oh, and sound effects. Forgot. Need to put sound effects in. So in that case, I'm going to turn down the volume of the music, which isn't my music, of course. I don't make music. Right. More levels. Sound effects. In. Oh no, don't do that. So yeah, this is my idea of like project management. It's a text file with things that need doing, not in any particular order. Right. The thing is with these is figuring out where you want them to play, in a sense, because something actually has to call them. and it's nice. You probably should make like separate sources for them all, but it's a nice little cheat to just make them, just put them inside a script and then have the script call the sound file. It's probably a really bad idea though, for a lot of reasons that I'm not aware of. Player finish, that's one. Well, SFX restart should probably come first, since that's played earlier. Where are we going? Right, RPC start rest go. And then get component audio source dot play one shot SFX restart. And then when this player finishes, which is in RPC versus just finished, can play SFX player finish, and that should work. Oh, yeah, I did press it. Oh, how did that work? Oh yeah, because there is no sounds or wait, no, it's not even any attributes there. What did I do? Where have they gone? What happened? Oh, okay. Oh, I didn't make them public. So that's why. And then I need to add an audio source on here. No, come on, quick. Don't have time for this. Audio source, SFX restart. What's this one? And then SFX player reach finish. The annoying thing is when I'm testing it. Let's get rid of that. When I'm testing it, is I really need like the shorter courses. It's yeah, like not this one, because the courses vary in length quite a lot, which is really annoying when you're trying to test. I know what I could do. I could just disable all the maps apart from like the short one, which yeah, I could do that, but I'm just not clever enough to have thought of that earlier. I still don't know right from left. Come on. No! Still getting it wrong. 10 F40, come on, 40, yes. F10, 10 L120. Oh, that was 12. That's getting a bit sharp. Yes! Ooh, that was close. No, wrong way again. 20 F15. All this just to test whether a sound effect of less than a second is going to play properly. This is not really worth it, and it really is a problem. This whole left from right thing. Oh, at least I got that one right. 40, yes, there we go. Come on, home straight. No, there's still another bend. I can't believe I made this. I'm a horrible person. Okay. L. Nope, R. I'm getting there. R50, R30. One really cool thing, as you could probably see back there, let me just turn myself back, because yes, you can do back. Up here is actually another course. It was actually like a really lazy thing. Rather than streaming them in, I've just planted them all in the scene and have the races move to each one. It's just easier to code that way, and it actually makes it really cool. It's like you're in a sort of racing world, sort of. I don't know. Finally, yes, there we go. It plays, and that should. Yep. So now what I want. Oh, there's another sound effect which was on Player Connect. So I need an audio source here. Yes, my voice is very different. I don't know. Maybe I just lost the will to live, or the will to have a high-pitched, childish voice. But this is still the funkiest thing ever. I might just record this on Audacity, because like, this could be used for something. I don't know what, but it's a useful sound effect to have. The things you can mix it up. Have all sorts of synths. Doesn't work as well with that one, but yeah, this is a really great piece of software. If you ever need to make some sound effects, chip tone by SFB, apparently. Yeah, it's really useful for game jams and stuff, but I am distracting myself. Right, multiplayer connector. Public audio source. Also, this code is the messiest thing ever. There's just attributes lying everywhere. But honestly, there's just no time to consider stuff like that. What do I need to do? Oh, maybe I didn't actually need to do that. Yeah, maybe it shouldn't be on this side. Maybe it should be on this one. If number of players... This is gonna be bad. But again, don't really have time to figure it out. I'm just gonna put this is just disgusting. Don't ever Oh no. Can't even write now. No. Play one shot. I'm still on the wrong script now. Come on. Fix player connect. All number of players equals number of players. That is ridiculous. How bad that code is. Never mind. So this doesn't need to be there anymore, after all. Take that out and put the sound effect on here. So that's supposed to play when a new player connects. And if you yourself connect, which is fair. Oh, you're not supposed to see this, by the way. Technically, I think it's illegal. I mean, it's not. If it's something that you recognize, which, I mean, obviously it's not. It's completely unlike anything. It's definitely not Mario Circuit 1. It's totally original content. But I was going to modify that, and I'll do that now, because I can't just have people reverse to the finish line, and I don't have a lap system, so I'm just going to make a slight adjustment to the course. Let's turn this down. The white thing here is like a sort of mask, like a collision mask, so that if they fall off the collision mask, then that's how I cover those sort of death things. I did it on the wrong layer. This one. 1 Put another one on there, and then just like steal this texture and just copy and paste it over, like so. Can't tell the difference at all. It looks like it's honestly, Nintendo should hire me if this was anything to do with Nintendo, which of course it isn't. Definitely doesn't say Mario Circuit there. It's brand new, original. In fact, how about, there we go. No, that's not good. I mean, I could shift it by like, I don't really want to though. Could make it like green, because that's sort of the whole. In fact, what I will do is I'll take out the grass. I can. Oh, jeez. There, that's better. I'll take out the grass because most of the courses are transparent anywhere, or at least have some transparency to them. What if I take out that? No, because you actually can ride over it in some places. Yeah, if I take that amount, and then do like a sort of hue rotate, so that it's not derivative work at all. What if I do an inversion, actually? Yes. Right, yeah, invert and then rotate so that it's... That's not so bad. No, the inversion really messed it up. I'd rather just do a hue rotate of like that much. No, no, we don't want that. Go away. I'm just gonna kill the stream. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that. I'll just plead ignorance, I reckon. Ain't nobody suing me. No, they probably will. Right. That should have updated. Yep, it's there. Cool. I'm gonna make a build of this so I can check that the U thing works properly and the on-player connect sound effect does. Yes, I'm doing an awful lot of game development lately. It's quite a bad habit, to be honest. But you know, I've got to get that sweet Ludum street cred. Oh, stop playing sounds. Why is it non-resizable? And why is it 1080p? It's not supposed to be. I don't know what I've done to make it that. But whatever. Might as well test it while it's open. Oh, now it's stacking. Yep, that worked. It worked on both ends. We just about hear it. Did the U? Yes, there we go. The U works as well. That's the sound. That's dreadful. Right, let's get rid of it. Kill it. Bye bye. Right, so the sound effects work. The U marker works. Fix that. What's it called? Resolution. No. See, that's right. So I don't know what's going on. Turtle rate. Oh. What is it? Winner. I get it. It's a really awkward way that Unity does settings. Is I have to go into my regedit, and I think it's HKCU. No, that's classes. CU software, and then it's going into my name because it's showing like that. And then turtle racers. Yo, why is it 1080? I never set that. 768, and then 1024. And the thing is, even that's hexadecimal. Even when you make new builds, it carries across, so it's really messy. Also, why is that icon not the icon that I asked for? The whole thing is just a mess. But looking for hosts is cool. I like how it can search the land for hosts without me actually having to do anything. Yeah, look, I've never heard of what even is a Luigi. I really don't know what a Nintendo is. Yeah, I've never heard of any of it. All I do is make turtle races, of course. Yeah, it's not my thing. Right, what do I need to do? Sound effects. I need more though. More effects. The thing is now I just need to pack as much polish into it as I can until I'm out of time. Because that's ultimately what you get a lot of the marks for, because it's what people, if you have a nicely well polished game that looks cool, then people are gonna appreciate it and probably enjoy it more. So I don't know what I want to do next. Oh, we should probably make collision detection actually work, because it hasn't been doing, and that's sort of important. So I'll try that. Which I need this one to be a host, I think. It's so loud. There we go. Right, 2 players connected. Start. I don't know why that trails like that. Whatever. Right. So, let's get around this. I can't deal with this. I'm gonna have to open it and turn it down. There we go. That's okay. Yeah, this is an awfully difficult game to test. Yes. I'm learning my left. Oh, that was close. That is still left. See, I'm getting there. Oh, that's too sharp again. Too sharp. Right. 20. Yep. That's close. L30. Yep. L20. Come on, come on. Yes, that was close again. L90. 20. F40. Oh, I forgot I made the banks. That. And then I want R20 maybe. Ooh, that's gonna be sharp. Yeah, too sharp. L20, F20, L90, F20. Nope. R30. Nope. Shorter. Then that's left 50. Nope. More. So now the problem is when I do get to the end, it doesn't actually notice that I have done. I changed it earlier so that it does detection on the server side when you pass the finish line, but because the network syncing is a bit clunky, like I'll show, for example, if I show the other character, which is here, and I try like turning him, it's quite laggy. And it's even worse when you move. There. Very clunky. So it makes collision detection quite difficult. Oh! But it works. So that's sort of cool. Now I'm gonna go through this as well because I need to check. I need to do like proper, full scenario tests because I haven't done any of those. Oh, I'm really bad with my angles. It's good like if you're doing like GCSE maths or something in media. Angles. I should sell it to schools, make millions. So that is all you really. Why am I able to go on that? It's very questionable collision detection in this game. No, wrong command. L90. Yep. F30. No, more. L90. No, wrong way. 40 right. Nope, that's the wrong way again. I've done right. No. I can't do my angles. There. So next track, and it sends both to the next track. It's pretty neat. The trails. I need to fix that. I don't know where I'm cleaning the trails, but it's clearly not doing it properly. Yeah, it is actually quite an educational game as well as completely impossible to play. Right, let's fix that trails. The problem is, it's only applying it to their character, and I know it's in here. So there, right. Yeah, so it's only doing it to this player's turtle. I could clear every single trail render that exists. But that's... Again, I don't have time to think of better ways. If it works, it works. Trail renderer... Nope. Even more of a hack. For each trail renderer are in find objects of type. Trail renderer are dot clear. Wow, that is disgusting. What if there's a renderer that isn't on a turtle? Well, never mind. Can I put more sound effects in? Yeah, I wanted one when you crash, or at least when you crash and when you send an invalid command. So that's going to be this kind of noise. to be very low frequency. I'm just going to actually taper downwards. We don't want it to last too long though. So. That was okay. Maybe like the one of these. That's nice. Actually, we'll turn down the speed over time. I don't know why I've turned it up over time. This thing is really finicky to control because it's a flash container. Maybe we should do this. Yeah, this is the one. It's a bit much. Oh, that's alright. I reckon. Actually, I'll do that. Oh, that's perfect. Right. So want turtle die. That's put trutal. And then for like a invalid command, it's gonna be something like something really short. This is unimportant, really. Something that sort of it doesn't. I'm just gonna use some of the presets. Yeah, that's alright. Something like that. Make it fall really quick. Should work. And we'll call that invalid command. Don't laugh. Oh, right. Should be imported. So on the command line, where my input field script is, edit that. Public audio clip sfx invalid command. If not correct, get component audio source play one shot, and then sfx invalid command. There we go. And then where was the other one? Oh, it was on die, so that's going to be an attribute of the thing. This is the problem, like, the reason I'm putting them all over the place is because it makes it really easy to call them. Because I know that this is there's a function in here where the turtle dies. So I can just throw this in and add audio sources all over the place. It's alright for something like this, but as your project gets bigger, you really can't afford to have all these sort of random attributes and audio sources all over the place. See, like in like other projects I'm working on, there is like audio management systems. This is definitely not one of those. Like I said, it's Game Jam, so I'm allowed to be messy. Invalid command, where am I putting that? On the input field. command and put an audio source there. Right. I need to open this as well. I'm turning this down. It's too loud. Like, as in, even relative to the sound effects, it is. I need to make the menu screen a bit nicer as well. Nothing's going on. I'll change that maybe. See, this is a problem. I can't even hear them. Alright, if I force them to mono, I mean the mono already. Does that mean I can make them loud? Does that make them loud, or...? No, it doesn't make them loud. That was completely pointless. Do I really have to open them one by one in Audacity? Oh, I don't have time for this. Right, I'm looking quick access. Assets, SFX, and I need invalid command, that's the most important one. It's the quietest, at least. No, where is it? Export. Where is it putting me? Turtle die. Normalize that. I can't believe there isn't like a built-in way to do this in Unity. Or at least there is one, and I just don't know where it is. But see, now they're all just... That's too loud. There's just no winning. But it's better them being aware that it's there than just being completely silent. That's better. I'd like it to like flash red as well, maybe, but yeah. Again, I'd like the characters to flash red if I could, but I don't think I can. It's not easily. I can really implement some screen check, actually, for when they die. Do I want to try that? Yes, I do actually. This map is actually, by the way, this map is the worst. Where are we? We're here. It's a map of Great Britain. And it takes like 5 minutes to get around. Oh, it's so bad. But, right. Yeah, I'm doing that screen shake now. The more SFX work fine. More levels. Endgame. Endgame isn't really important. I was thinking maybe like a button for the host to destroy the game and then send everyone to the main menu, but ultimately you could just refresh the page, so that's not really an issue. What is the screen shake. Oh look, Ireland. Yeah, oh, that's cool. You're from Ireland, awesome. Unfortunately, I do say that, Ireland isn't actually accessible. The course does only follow the mainland, so that's just sort of there as decoration. I'm very sorry. There was originally a glitch as well. If you went fast enough over this tiny little space, you could actually jump over to Ireland, but that would have been great. So I just taken out the collision for Ireland. I'm really sorry. But yeah, it's bad enough as it is. It doesn't need to be any longer. Right, anyway, screen check. Where's there? So I want a bool. Why is... Oh, it's instance based. That's nice. So that'll make it really easy. Bool is shaking equals false. Don't want it to be shaking all the time. Public float shake intensity. Now, it's not going to be a very clever screen shake. It's just going to be rand plus is shaking. Yeah. This is the messiest code, but like I said, I've said it like 50 times now. That's fine. minus shake intensity, and then positive shake intensity. And then I'll put that. So basically this is just, because I have a camera following script that already does, I already have this script that moves the camera position every frame, so it's just as simple as adding an extra vector offset every frame, depending on whether is shaking is enabled or not. And then the shake intensity, which maybe 0.5? I don't know, it can be tuned. We can see when it starts. There we go. Yep, I think that'll do. But yeah, maybe 0.3. 0.3 is a bit calmer. So where can I enable this? I think I can do it here. Camera follower .instance is shake. Oh, because I know I think this has a sort of entrance and an exit, and the exit is over here. Oh man, that is an intense shake. Hello, everybody. Right. Let's carry on. Let's see if that's adequate shake. That's very much adequate shake. Love it. Perfect. And the good thing is you can't actually, if I make that a command and then try to, yeah, it won't do any command. Well, not only does it clear your instruction stack, or instruction queue, it's not a stack. Not only does it clear your instruction stack, but it actually does disable all commands until it's like recovered, like that. Sort of cool. I'm not sure, is that a bit? Let's see, can I? I don't know. Yeah, I'll go with 0.3. I'm just nitpicking now. Right, more levels is what I need. Although really what I need is to test it more. I don't know if it's going to work on everything. How long have I been going for this for? 9 hours. It's interesting. That's the total amount of time on this project from last night and today. I haven't done much, but yeah, it's cool. More levels, I think. Yeah, that's probably best thing to do. So don't need this one anymore. Right, yeah, this is the page I've been using for the levels. It's very messy. They're not very good ideas for levels either. It's more just a proof of concept. Then again, having said that, it's the best level design I've had for a long while. What can I do? I'm thinking about some like good preset shapes. Maybe a cog. Have them follow the outline of a cog. It's not really interesting, but you know, it depends. Can I make like a I don't know. We'll see. Make that like this, and then convert it to curves. Does it look any good as a track? I don't think so. Nope, wrong one. Maybe if I take out that middle bit and then make it thicker. Now it just looks like a snowflake. So no, I don't think that's any good. Got a Twitter logo, that's nice. How many tracks do I actually have? It comes up. I remember that was the thing. 11. It's okay. I think there could be more. Track ideas. If you've got any good track ideas, please put a comment in, because I have race course designer's block at the moment. How do you deal with dirty-minded classmates? Depends if they're called Spenny or not. Probably just ignore them. Ooh, that was weird. Right, I need some ideas. What can I do? Maybe if I just like draw. Oh, that is a good idea. Random shapes. Straight line. Okay, let's do this. Boop, 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 boop. No, I can't have them overlap, so that was rubbish. Boop, boop, no. No, 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 no. Nope, that's too close. Now I can fix it. Fix it later. No, wrong one. No, messed it up now. There we go. And I can, oh, what can I call that? I don't know. Oblong. Let's thicken it up a bit. I think that's, yeah, that's like the standard thickness I've gone for. And then put one underneath, which is green. This is like the fastest way I've ever seen to make sprites, is just get a curve, make it thick, copy and paste it twice, and then just do that, and it actually makes pretty good looking tracks. The only problem is these stored, well, because I have to store them as image files, they don't look great. Oh, that needs to be rounded. They all need to be rounded up, actually. There. Yeah, they do look a bit pixelated on the thing, because I want to compress them, but the problem is they get too compressed. Right, where are those going? Maps. And then map. Oblique? I think the word is oblique. I will look it up. Define oblique. No. No, that's not a word. Wait, no, it is! An oblique is a straight line that is not horizontal or vertical. An oblique angle is any angle other than a right angle. So, sort of. Let's look for like. There is a proper word for it. No. Messy. Chaotic. No, it's not any of those. Let's call it oblique. I'll do. They don't need to be interesting names. Right, so if I just go over here and then just copy and paste one of these. I think I'll use that one, it's not any non-standard, yeah. So that name doesn't matter, it's this one. Oblique. And then I set the floor texture, which is this one, and it's too small at the moment. 45. And I see these compressed, even compressed, they're like 3 megabytes each. That one's 11 megabytes. Then again, those are not, they're not actually being compressed because for some reason Unity isn't clever enough to make them the right size to be compressed. That's something you have to do yourself, which is just silly. Polygon Collider 2D, and then move it somewhere else. Where can I put it? That isn't already being used. That looks alright. And then I just move the finish line, and then rotate it as well, of course. It's very small. No, it needs to go the other way, and then it needs to go a bit more. 3140, 135. See, this is the problem with me using oblique angles. Is I don't know what like thing I'm supposed to be using, so that is just a complete guess, and it's a very bad one at that. But it looks acceptable. I just don't want to start making it look rubbish. That'll do. And then move the spawn point, which could be anywhere. It's there. This doesn't really need to be rotated because the rotations are randomized anyway, but I'm doing it for convention. Oblique. There we go. 12 courses. Lovely stuff. Do mainland Europe and Asia. Oh, I can't. It took me so long to draw that because I wanted to do it with like an actual vector file, but I couldn't find any that worked with Draw Plus, so I had to draw this by hand. It took me way too long, so I don't think I can do more. I can't do more continents. I'm sorry. How about a sword? Oh, that's a great idea. Yes, came just in time. Right, cartoon sword. I'll just get like a template shape. What's the right shape? That one probably looks okay. Yeah, this isn't theft either because I don't know. It just isn't. Don't back me up on that. It's probably wrong. So, how can I make this? Use a straight line tool, definitely. Like, where does it start and where does it end? I'll try drawing it by hand. So it definitely has this sort of the blade shape. That should be there. And then maybe just, yeah, it doesn't even need to be that detailed. It can, what if I could go without that? Yeah, okay. I have a plan. Actually, why don't I just duplicate it and flip it? Yeah, we just do that. But at the moment, I have to do this. Can I go around that? No. Let's go up and then back in. That's not an angle. I wanted a flat angle. Didn't give me that. Ugh. Right. And then up there, and then let me give that a colour. It's not supposed to have that colour, but at least I can see it. And flip it, and then line it. Oh, I haven't got snapping on. I don't think that worked. Why is it not snapping? Come on. Snap. Maybe it doesn't help that it's... Oh, the snapping colour is red. Nope, it's just not doing. Or maybe it is. I don't know. I can't tell. Nope, that's definitely not snapped. Come on. Is that snapped? Yes, there we go. Right. Let's make that colour from down here. What on earth happened there? What the heck? Is it like... Oh my gosh. That didn't work. Control C, Control V, flip it, put it over there, line those up. Ah, what's going on? Oh, that's not right. Can't do it. So bad at this. Come on, just line up. Is that right? There we go. Okay. Why is it off like that? What's wrong with it? Oh well, we'll just pretend that it's right. as intended. If it isn't right, then that is also intentional. Is it thick? Oh, it's not. It's not big enough. At least. Oh, geez, what is that? There we go. That works. Well, I don't think the hilt should be that big, actually. No, not that small either. Oh, what's going on? Dropless. Let me down. That needs to go in. Made a mess of this. These should probably move down as well, so it's actually a hilt. Yeah, that works. Go with that. Make it a bit. Oh, there. I need to make it bigger so that the race course can be thicker. And then not only that, because it has the green on top of it, or below it. But basically, it needs to get thicker still. Look at that color. Oh, I never actually tweeted that I was live streaming. That's a shame. Yeah, I don't think I could model a Ninja Baby Donkey. That would be, again, as intense as the Great Britain was. I don't know how many it actually needs. This is gonna make it 13 though. I can't have 13. That's like the whole unlucky number thing. So I'll export this, and I do actually need to make them compressible. That's actually a really good idea as well. Inspiration from the Legend of Zelda game that I would know about if I knew anything about Nintendo, which I don't. That's a coincidence. Yeah, I could name it something like the old man message. I don't know exactly, but I could try it. Sword. Map sword. Need to make that bigger. 45. Apply. Oh, that one actually is compressed. How strange. And then to delete that. Re-add it. Make it a trigger. Where are we looking? There it is. How can I put this now? Should we move it over there? That'll do. Right. So finish line. It's at the bottom. And it's facing downwards. Pretty much. This is a really small level, actually. It's much narrower than the rest of them. It wasn't intentional, but it'll be fine. Something that is dangerous to go along. Something like that. Which is actually an incorrect translation from what I've heard. Yeah, it's dangerous to go along. Might get rid of it's dangerous to go along. Yeah, that'll do. Right, one more. Let's see what other ideas have we got. Any more ideas? No. Okay. What if I made it something to do with the Ludum Dare? Can't think of anything, to be honest. How that would work. I do need one more. I've pretty much exhausted all the primitive shapes. I don't know. What if I just made a circle? Like literally just a circle. I bet that will actually be really hard to get around because you'll need to be like constantly changing your angle. I could, oh, that'd be well good. Like a really narrow circle. Something like that. It's probably a bit too big actually. There we go. Oh, that's such a cop-out, but never mind. It's going to look cool. At least it'll work quite well, I think. Just convert the curves. Where should the start and finish line be? At the bottom, I reckon. There, probably. Then I need to somehow figure out that I want to take out this. Yes, there we go. That's no longer a circle. Right. And just thicken that. Oh, it's supposed to be behind. And copy and paste this one. Dash it. Make it small. There. There we go. Oh, and I could call it like One Ring or something like from the Lord of the Rings. Woo. Map. Ring. Duplicate the sword. Call that map ring. Remove that. And again, set this trigger. I'll check that those are all actually polygon collider 2D. Oh, I missed one. That's bad. Okay. Let's move this somewhere. Maybe down there will do. And put the finish line in. It's probably going to be about positive 90 and then about there. Oh, this really is a thin course. Like 2.5, maybe 0.5, 0.6. I don't know. That'll do. It's awful, but never mind. Let's put it that way. Make the spawn point smaller now. There we go. Now, I'm worried that people are going to be able to jump across that. Because in some cases they have been able to before. Where if they get enough speed that they can get across the whole thing in one frame, it doesn't consider that it's left the collider. I think it's really silly. So just hopefully that doesn't happen. In fact, just to discourage bad sportsmanship, I'm going to put an arrow telling them which direction to go in. Because I'm lovely. Oh, no, I should probably flip it like that. No, why is that? Oh yeah. Like so. In fact, I can make it really trendy. And put one below as well. Wow. So cool. Right. That's 14 maps. At least it should be. Let's check. Yep, 3 out of 14 oblique. Of course, it reorders them, which is a bit annoying, but whatever, that's fine. Endgame, like I said, doesn't need to be a thing, so I think that is done. It's pretty impressive. Star in the circle almost looks like the Commons logo. Yeah, so it is. Right, I think that's everything it needs, I can't really think of any extra to add. Let's make a build. I have tested it running across the LAN before, so I know that it does actually work. One thing that I have left out is the ability to put individual IP addresses in. That might be important, but we'll have to see. I don't think I'd need it, at least in this LAN. Hopefully everyone else's LAN is like mine, which of course is not. Looks like the sword is pretty good. And oh, yeah. That's out. How far can I? Oh, not really, kind of. Nope, that's alright. Try that. Ooh, that should not be allowed to be on there. But whatever. I'm gonna call that a feature. Easy mod, we'll call it. Nope, wrong way again. Oh, lovely camera shake. That is out, and then come on. Oh, there we go. Awesome stuff. So yeah, it does just go round a shuffle on all of them. Pretty much endlessly. I don't think it will actually end because all it does is just reinitialize the game with like a new place to spawn in. So actually, all the finish lines are actually networked together in a way. So if you somehow find yourself on a different course, it should never happen, you would still be able to finish the race. Bizarre thing. There we go. I don't know why it comes back up with the title screen, like, there must have been something I put in like ages back, I never thought to get rid of it. But yeah. I might actually do something with the background. Maybe that could do with some improvement. It's just a really crappy particle effect at the moment. Maybe like start it further down. I don't like how it sort of fades in so big. I don't know what I can do next. There, it's like, maybe just change the size. Start size and just random between two constants, 0.5. That's okay. And tint them green, of course, because everything's green in this. Oh man, that's perfect now. Random colour between white and green. Ooh, lovely stuff. And then a random. Oh, I can't have a random alpha as well. So I just make it consistently low alpha. That's pretty good. Now let's turn it up a bit, not a lime green, more of a actual green. There we go. Looks pretty good. I'm happy with that. Right. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else that needs to be put in. I wonder how many times I can actually open this. I've never actually tried it. I think I've done a max of 3 players. But I mean, this program can be opened any number of times, and it can connect to itself. Theoretically, you have to do tons of them. Ah, no. So that's almost a nice way to like stop people from doing it, but I'm gonna have to make that. I'm gonna have to get rid of that. So that is a multiplayer connector, and it's in connector IP, and I need to make it something like discovery. Yeah, discovery dot stop broadcast. That should let me make any number of connections from the same computer, which is probably a very bad idea. We'll see. I really like this music. It's by Kevin MacLeod, very popular dude for license-free music. Not license-free, royalty-free. Reduced it. Oh, jeez, what? Oh no! What is this? Oh. Right, let's close it before it burns up my hard drive with errors. Multiplayer connector .cs64. Why is that being run every frame? 64. It's going on online 64. Nah. House count equals discovery. Broadcast received. Right. Is listening equals false. Why did I forget to do that? Right. There we go. I think once I've done this, I'm going to get it uploaded on itch.io formerly, and then get it published on LD, because I've only got 4 hours left, and I need to sleep. I have been so tired today. Right, I'll host the game on this one. No, 2 more instances. Oh wait, no, can't do that. I can connect more than once, but only if I do them sequentially. The audio is stacking up brilliantly. I don't know why the color of player 2 comes above all the others. 4 players connected. It seems to work. Let's keep going. This is insane. 5 players connected, and then I'll connect in the editor just to top it off. Oh, that sound! It's dreadful. Right, 6 players connected. Oh my. Start. Ready, go. Oh no! Why are they all blue? It should still work. It should still work. Yep, that works on everyone's screen. Why is one of them red? Ah. Why is everyone blue? Everyone's racer ID 1! That's not right! No! Why is that a thing? Oh no. Oh no, this really isn't good. Next player ID should not be 2, it should increment. Oh no. Oh no. It's all broken. It's all broken. Let me clamp the frame rate as well, because that was burning up a lot of my computer and it doesn't need... Oh, it already is. Oh wait, it actually doesn't need any of these settings. That will do. I don't even use shadows, so that can go off. Shadow cascades, there's no cascades. Yeah, that's okay. The anti-aliasing, I'm not sure why that should be on. We'll put it on anyway. I'm sure performance isn't going to be an issue with this. Right. The problem is, where is it setting the color? It's in race controller, I think. Oh, it's not. It's in that. But where is it setting racer ID? Displays turtle.racer ID. Right. So it's on the creation of the turtle. And it's doing it if it's not the local player. Oh no, if it is the local player. So that's silly. It should be the server that's dishing out IDs to them. Oh no. Or at least this is right, but the rest of it isn't. CMD set racer ID. Yeah, what's supposed to happen is it's supposed to go to the server when the turtle's created on the client end. It's supposed to ask this. It's like choosing it. It's setting its own ID, and then telling the server, and then the server's telling everyone else, which is quite a silly way of doing it. Considering I know that this bit is going to be ran on every line anyway, I could just call whatever I need to call here, public void set color, and then ID. No. ID. But what did I use? Oh, probably just this. Displays turtle.racer ID. I'll check, but I think that should work. Yeah, it is that. I wonder if though, because I'm syncing this, if I call like a command on the server to give it an ID, is the local player. So this will only be run once. Set racer ID. And then this should tell, but it already does. It already does set the racer ID. And that should tell it to everyone. So maybe if I change it from that to random.range, the random value, just to prove that it does actually sync. So maybe my issue isn't with that, it's actually with the color setting, or it's something being overwritten somewhere. Uh-oh, we got a kecker. Who's this dude? Interesting colors. Yeah, well, the turtles, like I said, they do actually have colors. These are all the multiplayer colors. They do sort of ascend like that. I don't know why that's that color. That should be more like a pink. There. No, that didn't work. There we go. That's better. Yeah, I don't know why it's not setting that value properly. No, what am I doing? I want to check that it's setting that ID and then syncing it with everything, because if it doesn't, then something is seriously going wrong with either Unity or my understanding of it. See, now that's working. There's not really any way to prove that it is, but why is that now set to yellow? What the heck? Oh, I know why. Actually, oh, if that's synced, then maybe I could have randomized colors like I actually wanted. That was originally going to be a thing. Rather than just doing those, it was actually just going to choose a random one. That could still work, perhaps. Yeah, because now that is actually syncing. So it doesn't matter about it ascending the IDs if they're just going to be random. The only problem is there's a 1 in 10 chance that you're going to end up with the same color. That's really a problem. But we'll try that. I don't know why I'm saying we'll try it, because it's seemingly already working. Oh, I was going to put this in awake. I think that's important. I think. Because I noticed when I started the host on that client, it didn't sync over the color. Also, why is this one being created as 0 all the time? That shouldn't be. Something is setting that racer ID somewhere else, I think. Because when this is doing it on the server, it's supposed to sync with everyone. It could be because I'm initializing it with a value. Because that's going to call it in star or awake or... Nope, it's not that. So, what is it? Let me change it to -200, see if this does anything. No, again, it's set -200, and it's not even setting the racer ID with anything now. And it is the local player. I can prove that. I'm pretty sure I can prove that this is running. And put it back to start instead of awake. I don't know why. Thought that would change anything. Right. Now it's doing it, but I don't think it's syncing. Yeah, I'll make a build. See if it works. No. Oh, that's fun. Right, let's see. Yep, so that makes him as light blue. And what about this? Makes orange and light blue on this side, and then red and light blue on this side. I think this guy, or what's this guy? This guy's the blue. So that's correct. That's the correct color. It's now not updating its own one. Unless it's just a coincidence. No. Yes, it's not printing this, because that's being done inside the client now, but it should be calling RPC set color. Just should be. In fact, I'll put a debug.log error in so I can see on the client what it comes up with. Oh, no, what happened? Right. So this value is 61016. And that one's minus 200. Oh, yeah, so that's synced at 61016. That one reckons it's 77936, and it is on this side. So I wonder why it's I think the problem is it's not, it is syncing the value, which is great, but it's not syncing it fast enough to learn its own color. That sounds really stupid, but I think that's what it's doing. What's that black? Oh, yeah, there is a black color. I forgot there was a black color. I should make more colors actually if they're going to be randomized. Yeah, I'll do that when I can prove it actually works. He's blue. This one's red. Oh dear, that doesn't sound good. So I'm gonna start. No! Why? It doesn't make sense. Oh, so that I didn't even do anything in that code that I just put in. So that was a monumental waste of time. Come on. Right, that goes to blue. Oh, where's the box? No, let's do it. Okay, that's not helpful because they're the same. It's a standard color. Green and pink. Yes, there we go. It's actually synced. The network code is the worst. So now you can actually race against people. Pretty neat. Now I just need to check if it can actually support more than 2 people. I don't think I've ever actually done a race with more than 2. So if I host it on, I thought I took that line out. If I host it on this one, and I load up like 2 or 3 clients, just to make sure it works. Where is this being uploaded to? I'm hosting it on itch.io, and you can get to it from either there or the Ludum jam page, which I'll put in the description or something. Right, 3 players, we'll make it 4. I'm sure if it works with 4, it should work with any number. Start the game. Are they 3 navies? That's gonna be a bit worried now. Oh, what a coincidence! They all end in 9s, those random numbers. I mean, that doesn't help with checking that the random number generator's working, but okay. Whatever, I'll trust it. Oh, this is awful. Go. Go. Okay, we'll have one open. Thing is, I have to complete them in turn. And it is actually a really awkward task. I can't do this with all of them. It's just ridiculous. Gotta be close now. Oh gosh, it's so long. There we go. Finished with that one. With this one, I'm just gonna completely cheat. I cannot be bothered doing this. Oh, if anyone else is, I definitely. Oh, jeez. There we go. That was authentic, of course. Finish in 2nd place. Right. I'm just gonna do all these. And I can't cheat with these ones because they're not open in the editor, so I can't edit any of their values. Made some really cruel courses on this. Right, that's 3 finished. 1 more. If this works, then I'm pretty sure everything else does, and I'm not testing it again. I'm quite on board now. Nope. I mean, this is the ultimate test of the game. Its playability. Trying to play it for 5 minutes straight. Oh, wrong command. But yeah, if you put an extra 0, because I'm using a smoothing function, it actually goes slower. Really bizarre. You can actually use as well like proper full left and right commands, but you don't want to do that. It's wasting time. Oh. Right, they're all done. So, whoever's the host. Oh, I'm the host. Next track should move everybody on. Yep, everyone's there. We're all randomized. Oh, it works! It's a miracle! Wait, I didn't check if it got first place right and everything. Oh no. Don't have to do that again. You know what, I'm thinking I'm gonna stop it from randomizing the rotations at the start because it's way too much like difficulty. I think it's surprising how much harder it actually makes things in a way. So if I take out this line, replace it with so this is why I was rotating all the spawn points even when it wasn't necessary. If I ever needed to make things point in the direction of the course, which is now, I think that was a bit silly, having it do that. Oh no, it's backwards! Oh no. Right. Spawn. Let's put all the spawn points. Let's see, are they facing the right direction? That one is. That one is. So why wasn't that other one? That one apparently is. That one is. Where am I looking? That one is. That one is. That one is, but it's not really in the right place. Right, so it is. That one is. That one is. That one is. Wait a minute. They're all facing the right way. So why does it put them all? It puts that one the right way. So what happened with the other one? Why did that just break? And that one works. What was that all about? That one works as well. Oh, it's that one. I totally missed that. There we go. Now they should all be facing the right way. That's good. They all have the ranking orders correct. I think they do. Oh, I can actually test. No, I can't test that. Never mind. I'll just check it with this one again. I'm pretty sure that one works. Like, yeah, finished in first place. Yes, so whenever someone finishes, it adds their time to that list, and then it increments the counter, like there. And that's been working for like ages, so I don't think that one is broken. Yeah, I think it is good to go. Apart from this. I don't know why it looks like that. It should... Unity, Windows, Build, Change Icon. How can I change my game icon off the building? No, that's not what I'm looking for. Application icon doesn't show. Instead, use the folder. Change the name of the file build to simply. What? Nope. Oh, that's what I'm looking for. Unless maybe it's caching it by accident, because that one's right. So look inside resource hacker. Yeah, again, it's storing the right thing there, so there's no reason it shouldn't be giving it the right icon. It's a bit bizarre. Yeah, I can change it. Oh well, doesn't matter anyway. Let's delete those and make a proper build. Putting it in the right place and all. Builds. 1-0-0 win. Do I need to make 32-bit versions? No. Nobody has 32-bit anymore. Why is it putting that in it? When picks event runtime? Oh, that's never been a thing. Oh, I need to do those textures. Yeah, I forgot about that. I need to compress them. And it's a development build, which it shouldn't be. Right, those textures. Which ones is it? It's because it's not all of them. That's one. That's one, that's one, that's one, that's one. Okay, all of these. Oh, that's great. These three as well. And that one. This one, this one, this one. Oh, come on. Don't crash. There we go. Don't know what I've changed. Right. So what do I need to do to that? Is 2018 a multiple of 4? Don't know how multiples of 4 that big. Nope, it's 2020. So resize that to 2020. Oh no. Camera size it to 2020. Is 1660 multiple 4? Yes, thank you. Right. Where's the other one now? 2020. So yeah, I can't believe this isn't something Unity can do itself. Like, it's such a simple thing. It just seems like it'd be so easy for a script to do. And to be honest, if I had more time, I probably would make a script to do it. But I don't really have that time at the moment. Right, which one's at fault here? No, it's not that one. So must be this one. Yeah, needs to go to 884. The problem is now I'm worried that by doing this, it's going to move all the spawn points and the finish lines. Only marginally though, so I'll just go over them and make sure they're reasonably in line. They don't have to be perfect. 1230. No, that needs to go to 1232, and then no, that needs to go to 1216 and 1232. I keep doing resize by accident. It's funny, by making these pictures bigger, they ultimately end up smaller. That one's okay. So 3848 over 4. Well, that one's fine. Huh. It's alright. One 508 on that one. I'll keep doing resize. That just needs to go to 1204. Besides it. The thing is, well, paint.net's annoying because it adds this extra like solid color rather than just adding it transparent. So you have to go over and sort that out. So 1840, 1598. No. So 1840 by 1600. And this is sort of my fault for using paint.net to make really cheap and messy graphics, is that they're not actually conventional sizes. 203,604, that's okay. 232604, is that okay? No, it needs to be 2328. That one's the same. this one at least. 1796, 1482 over 4. No. 1484. 1796, 1484. Did that get it off the bottom? Yeah, it did. Right. That should mean they're all compressible now. Let's hope the thing doesn't just blow up. No. All of them apart from that one, which I checked. What? No, it's a different size. What's going on? Yeah, that's not the size that comes up at all. 730 by 2048. Nope. Or maybe I have to... What? That's bizarre. It went... Oh, I guess it went over the maximum textures. And this one's doing as well. So that might be making them bigger. I don't really know. Is there a sprite packer thing? There is supposed to be. Here. Oh. Sprite packer always enabled. Huh. Well, sounds like it's doing its thing. Leave it at that then. Let's see how much space I recover. 167 megabytes for this new build. I mean for the old one. Just hope the new one's smaller. Because even I don't want to be downloading that much space. I think this might take longer to build this time because it's no longer a development build. I think that's how it works. Oh, apparently that's not how it works. It's done instantly again. Oh, we got the icon this time. Way. Ah, it's only 80 megabytes this time. Much nicer. And to say it's got the... Oh, how big is the sound file? 4 megabytes. Yeah, I'm okay with leaving it like that. 87 is acceptable, I think. Hello, hey, again. What am I working on? It's Ludum 41 emergency game jam because I didn't join until like Sunday night. So it's really hard to describe actually. It's like a Turtle Graphics module, but a racing game. So it puts you on like these huge maps, and you have to use commands to... Oh, that's rubbish. You have to use commands to navigate your way around, and I'm really bad with the left and right thing. But, nope, that's that one. So yeah, it can be played in single player mode, but it is supposed to work on the LAN. It's got like the whole discoverable devices thing going on. Works really well. And, nope, wrong way. This way. Yeah. It's like really difficult to actually calculate the proper angle that you want to take in a short enough amount of time. Like even knowing the courses doesn't help. But yeah, I'm not going to go through all of that. It takes quite a while to do some of these. But yeah, these are just crappy curve art made in Draw Plus, and I just slapped it onto a texture, and it's all collider trigger based. But yeah, it seems to have built fine. I want to try doing one for a Mac, but I have no idea if it'll work and ultimately not much. Oh, I don't even have the build platform available. I haven't got it downloaded. So I did want it to use WebGL so it could be a web page, but then the networking just wasn't agreeing with it. I don't think it can do Unet, which is a bit rubbish. Looks like it's just gonna have to be Windows. Which is quite sad. Builds one dash. Oh, I need to put an zip file. Send to zip. That's pretty good. It's only a 20 megabyte download. That's some sick compression ratios. Yeah, seems to work quite well. And I don't think I need this anymore. I'll keep it open just in case. Bloop, 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 bloop. I can go. Thank you. 4 hours left. I think I'm done. In fact, I will stop my stopwatch. 11 hours. That's the total amount of time I've been working on this for. Wow. I'm 99% certain it is completed, so that is pretty good for 11 hours to, from scratch, get it into that state. And yes, it is very messy and the code base is awful, and I don't ever want to see that again. But yeah, having to learn Unity networking from scratch as well. It's pretty neat. Really, it's just praise on Unity's part, because for making APIs that actually are easy enough to understand, if they are completely broken in most cases. Yeah, it's pretty good. Now, I don't have any way to count lines, but I don't think there is many. Like, this is probably the most complex script, and it's only got 200 lines. Neat. Print screen that for street cred. Yep, so I can't build any more versions, so I might as well leave it there. Executable Windows. Now I'm just going to write store descriptions and everything. Save and view page. Yeah, pretty cool. And what's really good about itch.io is this like sort of store page that they give you is like customizable. You can like load all different fonts and stuff. It even lets you get your own Google font, which is pretty neat. That one will do though. I'm just looking for a monospace that fits with the one I'm using. The background is going to be like black, and then that one could be like grey. The text is going to be white. The link's going to be green. Oh yes, hacker man. It's so cringy. Yeah, pretty neat. I love itch.io. Keep it large. More options. Wow. Very customizable. Actually turn those down a bit. Maybe I can turn those up a bit. There we go. Lovely. Lovely stuff. And the download link works. Yep. Cool. So I just need to put that into this one. Oh, it's already on there. Allow anonymous comments. Can't remember what I did last time. I'll go with yes. Let's see why not. I need to put those descriptions in, but I'll do that another time. No, probably afterwards. Yep, everything works there. So that goes to the right place. Seems to. Right. Awesome. Let's see what other people are doing. There's been some really good stuff on Twitter. Can I get to no. I have to go through these. LD Jam. Why is it 42 on this? I just want normal LD Jam. That's the hashtag I was using. Oh yeah, this one. I love this one. It's like a sheet music, well, like they say, sheet music editor shoot 'em up. It's well good. Yeah, so the theme was combine two incompatible genres. A lot of people didn't actually like it, but nobody ever likes the theme. What's this? Top-down play. What? That's insane. Right. Oh, that's crazy. Changes. Yeah, some really good stuff on here.
Are you talking to someone?
Yeah, there was some very cool. Oh, I had a notification. I want to see that. So it's cool when I get Twitter notifications. I just feel popular when I'm not. Gotta follow. It's bad. How's my uni search going? Well, I've sort of, well, I've had offers for quite a while. I need to decide on them this week. Some good places. Yeah, just depends. Do I want to enjoy my life or not for 4 years? No, I'm sure they'll be fine everywhere. It's just one of the offers. It's quite an intensive place. I'm not so sure whether I can commit to it that easily. But yeah, it should be okay. College is pretty awful, as usual. But whatever, that's not going to change. What stuff have we got on here? Can't really see anything standing out. Jeez. Everyone's questionable art skills. Apart from that, what's this? Rhythm-based platformer, perhaps? Yeah, cool. Okay, interesting pixel art. Yeah, some good stuff here. But I will get mine submitted in a sec, but I think I'm gonna go off for now. I mean, it's done, so there's not really anything else, and whatever, what did I call this? Emergency stream is no longer an emergency stream, so I can finish it. Ooh, I can play ads, force everyone to make me money. Didn't realise that was a thing, but whatever. Ooh, and there's graphs as well, wow, there's some crazy stats on YouTube. What have we got? 1 concurrent viewers. Yay. Hey, I don't know, we've had 4, 5 at some points even. Grand total of 5. Amazing. Yeah, I'm gonna finish this off here. So, yeah, this is my game, I guess. Tons of crappy curve art and racing turtles on it. So, yeah, I hope if you have been watching you found something useful in it. Probably not. It's been me rambling for 2 hours. But never mind, at least it got me to do this. And now it's finished, which is cool. So, yeah. I'm going to stop this now. Thanks for sticking around, and have fun doing whatever. Check out the jam as well. There's some really great entries, and you can play mine when I get it submitted. Awesome.